Um, guys, this, this is, this is the last time we get to see Saber, isn't it? I'm not ready. The enemy is gone, and I face the final large task. Oh, Ilya. Black void in the sky. That mud is stopped, but the strange void is still beating. That is the Holy Grail. The omnipotent grail that would have been given to the winner of this war. There's a wind blowing. Kotomine is gone, and the power binding Ilya must have vanished. Ilya is now free of that void, and she's sleeping by my side. I don't know what condition she's in, but it doesn't seem like her life is in danger. She should wake up fine if I go home and have Tosaka look at her. The war has ended. Nobody else is going to get hurt. And I won't lose anyone else. The masters are gone, and the servants will disappear as their tasks are over. I already knew this was going to happen. We climbed those long stairs together. Our parting is already done. All that's left is to close the curtains. No, they're not gonna play this song! I wait with an empty mind, looking up at the void, and she appears. She walks straight towards me, her figure unchanged since the first time I saw her. She stops close enough that I could reach out to her. There are no words to confirm her safety or to congratulate her of her victory. This was something that was already decided, so there's only one thing left to do.
聖杯を破壊します。それが私の役割です。
Yep. So Seiji starts to walk. The strong winds do not affect her as she approaches it step by step. She must be in range. She quietly readies her sword and looks to the black void. I stare at her back. I clench my fists hard, bite my lip, stifle the words about to come out of my mouth, engrave her figure into my memory, and then...
マスター、命令を。あなたの命がなければ、あれは破壊できない。
Who knew after... This is such a perfect ending. Who knew that 10 years ago that this would repeat in the best way possible? With her back to me, she tells me to use my last command spell. Saber will disappear once the Holy Grail is destroyed. No, as she will destroy the Holy Grail, she will never again become a servant. Saber became a servant because she sought the Holy Grail. But that's good, right? She can go back to that time and die. I know that's sad, but that's what she deserves. To rest in peace. Not full of regrets, but full of love. And filled with a life. And everything that Shirou gave her, everything that Shirou showed her. Unfortunately, some promises can't be kept. That's okay. Some things don't go as planned. Destroying the Holy Grail out of her own will means destroying her contract as well. If she destroys the Holy Grail, she will end her life as the king.
シロ、あなたの声で聞かせてほしい。
Saber's voice. Every time I hear it, I want to scream. Tell her not to go. I want to scream for her to stay here. But it's something I should not do even for the sake of my life. I love Saber. I want her to be happier than anybody else. And I want to be with her forever. But if I truly love her, that's wrong. I loved Saber and she continued to fight. Even after getting hurt. She was a girl who discarded everything and was filled with injuries, yet still protected all the way through. If I consider that beautiful, I'd want to protect it. I cannot destroy her life just for my own selfishness. She was born as a king and lived as a king. That will not change no matter what. From the time she swore to carry the sword, the girl became a king and nothing else. That is her pride. We ran through the battle so that in her final moments she would be able to believe her path was the right one. The dreams of the girl Arturia, the mind that chose to be the king over her own life, to fight, even after she learned it would be unrewarded. She still clasped the sword and defended the oath of the king. For many years, I cannot do anything to dishonor the pride that she has held up until the end, to the time of her death.
Saber, その責務を果たしてくれ。
I say so with a flood of emotions. It's the end. An overflowing light. The void in the sky is cut in half by the light and disappears without a trace. There's nothing left. The destroyed mountain is now a flat field. Dawn is in the distance. The horizon is shining and gleaming gold. My left hand hurts. My last command spell disappears. That makes me accept that the curtains have been drawn.
これで終わったのですね。
It is Saber. We did it. You're free.
あ、これで終わりだ。もう何も残ってない。
This is some of the most painful shit, man.
そうですか。では私たちの契約もここまでですね。あなたの剣となり、敵を撃ち。
Yes, you did. You know, rereading this is gonna be... I don't know how anyone can reread this without dying inside even more. Like, going back to the beginning, I entered so happy and excited, and now I feel true, like, bittersweet happiness and despair entangled into one emotion.
この約束を果たせてよかった。
そうだな。セイバーはよくやってくれた。
You did, Saber. Nothing more needs to be said. Saber is far away, and I do not run to her. The morning sunrise. Look at her, she's so beautiful. The halted wind begins again. A cold that seems to last forever. In it.
最後に一つだけ伝えないと。
Thank you. She says in a voice filled with determination. I reply like always with my best bluff. Saber's body wavers. She is facing me. She looks straight at me and in a voice without regret.
シロ、あなたを愛している。
No. The feelings that could never be returned were finally returned. God damn it. Right as you're gonna disappear. I guess the truth has to be said. We love you, Saber. Shirou loves you. Says those words and disappears just as quickly. Wind blows. I close my blinded eyes and open them again. And Saber's no longer there. She's gone. I don't think there's any surprise. I kind of saw this coming. That our parting would be like this. An open field fills my eyes. As the wind blew, the night disappeared. Just as she appeared, leaving no trace.
ああ、本当にお前らしい。
It really is just like you. Wow. There are no regrets in my voice. I squint at the rising sun, keeping everything I lost close to my heart. I stare at the horizon, wishing to never to forget and for it to never fade away. a distant land glowing in sunlight, resembling the golden fields she ran through. Why? Why? Epilogue. Great, man. I'm gonna make a save here. Epilogue. I need a minute, man. I'm gonna just fuck around. Yay, status screen. Yay, you're dead. Oh, they added this. That's cool. Yeah, they added it. They did. I don't know how anyone can hate Saber, dude. I'm a fucking mess right now. Like genuinely, I'm a mess. I I'm maintaining my composure because I could start bawling any second again. So that scene hits home. That scene hits home. Just I've lost a lot of people in my life, not just through them passing away, but through unfortunate circumstance. And this this hits some this this just hits close to home. Saber, I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone can relate, but if you've ever had someone like Saber in your life and had them disappear, it sure is painful. That's what I felt while playing this, unfortunately. Fuck. So I relate to this wholeheartedly. I'm with Shirou. Thing is you can never forget those memories. Never forget them. Hold them tight, close to your heart, and live without regret. And live your life. That's all you can do. It's painful though. It really is. But oh my god, that is so sad. Why did this have to happen, man? Why the fuck? But take a drink of my drink, you know? Ah, that hits the spot. My eyes are burning. Alright. Let's read the epilogue. Let's read it, guys. It's gonna be probably like a few months later. A year. I hear a sound. I hear the sound of the old heavy rusted door of the shed open. Light comes into the dark shed. I start to wake up. Oh, Sakura. Okay, that made me feel a little better. Just a little bit. I don't even need to check who's here. Oh, so it's time already. Life went back to normal, huh? Breakfast with Sakura and Fujine, going to school, hanging out with Issei, admiring Rin from a corner. Taking a breath, I open my eyes. Okay. I am excited for Rin's romance and route, like a lot. But I am utterly terrified of Sakura's route. There's just this pit that tells me it's not. There's just a pit that it's gonna be as sad, if not more sad, than this ending. Really. Like we might not even get a bittersweet ending. Really. Fuck.
そっか。けど、ならなんでわざわざ起こしに来てくれたんだ？
わざわざじゃありません。今朝は先輩を起こしたくなって、いつもより30分も早起きしたんです。
Oh? That reminds me. That's right. Today's a special day.
聞くまでもないと思うんだが、藤音はまだ来てないよ。
Is it her birthday? Fujine's birthday?
はい。内村先生はまだ。
Hey, Ilya! That's awesome.
イリアちゃんは先に来てます。
You know, that is a part of the story that makes my heart happy. Ilya... In this timeline, Ilya's saved. That's wonderful, at least. I feel like this timeline is a really good timeline because... yes, we lost Saber. But... Kiritsugu and Irisfield can truly rest now. Like, truly. And Saber can rest too. So as painful as it is, this is honestly a good ending. Like, you know? It's just hard to swallow. As I thought. Ilya being the only one here means one thing.
Sakura, すまないんだけど、朝食の支度を頼む。俺、ひとっ走りして藤音を叩き起こしてくる。
はい。ご苦労様です、先輩。
Fortunately, I worked late last night as well, so I'm still in my work clothes. It's good I can go outside without having to change.
10分で戻るから、あとはよろしく頼む。はい、
任せちゃってください。あれ？シロ起きてる。
Everything's back to normal, huh? Damn. Oh, I have a headache. So that means, y'all realize what this means, right? Saber has to disappear at the end of every route. Because that's how it works. That's how it that's how it works. So God help you if you're a Saber fan, or if Saber's your #1 waifu. God help you. God help you. That's just, oh no. Obviously Saber's my #1 right now. Subject to change. I still haven't seen the other 2 routes. But yes, Saber's my best girl. I feel like I'll get crucified if I say my #2 and 3 out of the 3, so just not gonna worry about that. I love all 3 heroines, okay, guys? I love them all. You've, like, a lot.
今起きた。ちょっと藤音を起こしてくるから、桜の手伝いをしてやってくれ。
Rin has warmed up to me, like I've warmed up to her is what I mean. I've warmed up to her a lot. Patting Ilya on her shoulder, I head to the front entrance. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Ilya runs to the shed screaming. Such a scene isn't that unusual now. Ilya said she wouldn't go back to her country, so I consulted Fujine to see if I could keep her at my place. Yeah, man, fuck the Einsburns. Fujine really objected, said her house was better, and ended up taking Ilya in. Since then, still staying at the Fujimura house, Ilya comes attacking with Fujine at morning and at night. Needless to say, their target is breakfast and dinner. It's been 2 months since they started living together, and they seem to be in union now. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. That's really sweet. When I walk past the shed area, I hear voices over the wall. It's Sakura and Ilya talking. I thought Ilya would not get along with Sakura since Ilya has that really reserved personality, but I was wrong. The two consisting of the energetic Ilya and the quiet Sakura are getting along well, even though they're rather noisy. Really? In fact, Sakura is regaining her spirit because of Ilya. Really? So in this timeline, Sakura gets to be somewhat happy? Oh my god. Okay. Sakura stopped smiling when her brother, Mato Shinji, disappeared and was considered missing. She must have vaguely understood the connection with the mask coma incident at the school. Yeah. She was worried about the missing Shinji and moped for a long time. It was Ilya who forcibly made Sakura get over it, and Sakura gains her cheerfulness when Ilya is around.
Sakura, 笑えるようになったよな。
Purely happy for that. Because that soft smile certainly suits her.
ひどいよ、イリアちゃん。何があっても起こしてって臨時ボーナスまであげたのに。
One thing that I've read from a lot of people and have heard from my friend that I'm very interested in looking at is how fate is, the 3 routes go according to like 3 different thresholds of storytelling. The first route is like the hero's journey, and then I don't know which route is which, but the later routes flips it up on its head, and then the other route is just insane where you can't even. I just think that's cool that this route really just serves like as an organic story to get you in, and then everything's gonna just go nutty and crazy and like insane in the other 2 routes. Like this feels the most like based. I don't mean that in the meme way, but like the most the most based route in the sense of like storytelling wise. Like it really is, it fits the hero's journey mold well, and has a good beginning, middle, end. So I'm interested to see how they deconstruct this formula for the other 2 routes. Also, it's good to see Taiga again. I really like her. I don't know, she's underrated. One of my favorite side characters. Fujine scoffs down breakfast while crying. Damn. Dude! Ilya's a savage. Ilya's a savage.
私だけじゃなくおじい様からももらってるくせにどうしてこの子は主戦度なのかしら。
Oh, damn. I mean, she's used to being rich.
若い頃からお金にうるさいと周りの子に嫌われちゃうぞ。
嫌われて結構よ。好きな人以外なら何を思われても関係ないもの。それよりタイガ、貸したお金ちゃんと返してよね。
You know what?
給料日5日前だったんでしょ。
That is a brilliant way to live, Ilya. I respect the hell out of that. That's a motto I can follow, dude. It's hard, of course, but... Oh! Raiga? Oh my god. They all Raiga! Raiga! Ilya smiles daringly. In contrast to Sakura, Ilya and Fujine do not get along well. And to add, Ilya gets really mean when she faces Fujine. That smile right now is like that certain someone. Rin? Bruh. Ilya, you're scary. Oh. No! Oh. Oh my god. This is nice. Actually, more than that, you were still getting allowances at that age. I didn't even consider that.
努力する。留守番よろしくな、イリア。いっそのこと、ここの子になっちゃえ、バカ。
Fujine sucks yes, sulks while hiding behind my back.
はいはいタイガも気を引き締めなさいよね
Damn.
シローに迷惑かけちゃダメなんだから
I love how Ilya's like the adult. It's awesome. Ilya easily turns aside her remark. The power relationship must already be at a position where Fujine can't push back by force.
じゃあ先に行って
She has a motorcycle?
のんびり歩いて遅刻しちゃダメよシロ
Okay. Leaving the sound of exhaust, Fujine disappears like a bullet. Fujine got her license a month ago. Since then, her tardiness decreased considerably, but she has received another nickname of Rocket Tiger. I mean, Rocket Diver, that only she doesn't know about. I stretch out and take a deep breath. Sakura's gone to school already. Seeing how she was eating a large bowl of rice today, it seems she's in real high spirits. Today is the big day for the archery club. Oh, an archery club thing. Sakura must be enthusiastic to work hard as the co-captain of the archery club. Hey, she took Shinji's position. A much deserved. She deserves that position. Let's go to school. Today is April 7th. Yeah, it's been almost 2 months. There's the school entrance ceremony, like 7 weeks, and the season has passed the cold winter and already into spring. Fitting that this game it ends in spring. It's been 2 months since then. It feels like a lot has changed since she has gone away, but I think the changes are trivial. Winter ended and spring came. That's all that's changed. I feel like I've grown up a bit, but it's not like that caused me to be any different. So not much has changed. Shirou is clumsily running after Kitsugu as usual. Hey, hello, Ren.
朝から顔を合わせるなんて奇遇ね
Hey.
今日もいい天気だな、登坂。
I raise my hand and greet her.
けど奇遇か？ここ最近よくニアミスするだろう。
Damn, I see.
ああ、いや、そりゃ今までこう頻繁に出
It's
くわ
because
す
she
ことはな
likes
か
you
った
more, silly. She's not gonna admit that, but...
出くわすって
Oh.
あなたね
Sasaka glares at me as if unhappy about something. I don't think it's good to send an aura of enmity first thing in the morning.
登坂、もしかして登校時間変えたのか？前はもうちょっと
Oh, did you
遅かった
fix your
だろ
clock?
早すぎず遅すぎずって時間だった。
そんなことないわよ今まで顔を合わせなかっ
Yeah,
た
man.
偶然でしょ知ってるエミヤ君と私の家きっかり正反対の位置にある
Yeah,
の
it's only natural, dude.
だから普通に起きて普通に坂を降りればここで顔を合わせるのは当然ってわけ
へえ、それは初耳だ。そうか、それなら確かに。
Wait, hold on. That's only if we do the same things around the same time. For Sasaka to come to this intersection at this time, she would have to get up at 6. That's...
登坂、お前眠くない？
I ask her directly.
何よその言い分私は眠くはな
Yeah,
いし
no, I'm not
無理も
tired.
してないわなんだってそんなこと聞くわけ
いや、お前朝弱かったから。寝不足で学校に行くと化けの皮が剥がれるぞ。
Dude, you'll unmask your true
授業中
self.
に眠りがかったら大変だ。
Savage. Dude, Shiro, chill.
下手に起こそうものなら寝起きの悪魔みたいな顔した登坂が暴れるんだから。
Shiro, please. Like, I will kill all that disturbs my sleep kind of thing.
そんなことしないわよたかだか30分の早起きで深くなんて取るものですか
ほら、早起きしてるじゃないか。やっぱり。
ああ人の起床時間なんてどうでもいいでしょつまんない詮索をしてる暇があるならさっさと学校に行きなさい
Damn. So Osaka gets angry while looking away. Her excuse is plausible, so I stop my greeting here and we resume our way to school. We go up the hill. The streets and houses below me have all changed to show the coming of spring. The wind is comfortable and cherry blossom flowers flutter down occasionally from the school on top of the hill. Everything that can be seen and felt is pleasant.
何今週はほとんどバイトなのまあエミヤ君の時間だから文句はないけどそんなんで体壊さない
Dude, Shiro overworks himself all the time. He's got it.
いや、
Oh,
今日
cool.
ぐらいは休みをもらったよ。
Hey.
弓道部で新入部員の歓迎会をやるっていうからイリアを連れて遊びに行こうかなと。
That sounds like fun.
なんかさりげにすごい度胸してるわよね、あなたって。
Damn.
な顔してイリアを学校に連れて行くあたり大物だわ。
なんかまずいか？イリアだって暇つぶしになるって喜ぶと思うんだが。
まずいわよ。まずいけど、そういうことなら私もお邪魔しようかな。
Oh,
イリアがいるから退屈しないし、何より危なっかしくって放っておけない。
I'm thankful that she says that. It's Tosaka, not Sakura or me, that understands Ilya the most. There's the fact that she periodically takes care of Ilya, but more importantly, Ilya and Tosaka are natural-born magi. I think Tosaka would be a good teacher for Ilya, as she doesn't quite realize what it's like to live as a magus while hiding that fact. Thus, things are settling into the way they should be. The damage from the Holy Grail War is almost completely restored by the new priest dispatched by the church, and our everyday life is returned without problems. There are certainly things that were lost and will not return, but the wounds have slowly healed, and I should be happy about the regrets fading away.
けど、意外だったな。
Yeah, sure was. And then, Tosaka murmurs in a serious tone while looking down at the town below her. This song is new, I think?
意外だったって何が？
私、シロはもっと落ち込むと思ってた。
Oh, this song is pretty.
しばらくは立ち直れないだろうなって思ってたのよ。
Oh, it's gotta hurt him, but that is about the girl that isn't here anymore. It's been 2 months since then. It's about the golden-haired girl that we talked about for the first time since then.
そうだな。俺もそうなるだろうって思ってた。その後のことなんて考えるだけでどうかしそうだった。
けど、蓋を開けてみれば、シロったら今まで通りだったでしょ。落ち込むどころの話じゃ
This song
な
is
くて、次の
beautiful.
日にはもうケロリとしてた。その時にね、こいつ大丈夫かなとも思ったのよ。うまく言えないんだけど、
Oh,
次の日にはあっさり事故で死んじゃうような雰囲気だった。
なんだそりゃ。なんで平気なのにあっさり死ぬんだよ。
そういうこともあるの。人間ってのはね、何かの手違いで
Oof.
生涯の目標を叶えち
fair
ゃう
enough.
それでぽっくりいくものなのよ。もう生きるのはいいやと思った途端、赤信号なのに車が突っ込んできたり、
Interesting.
あっさりと階段から落ちたりするんだから。
Interesting perspective. Okay. Saga's metaphor is difficult to understand. She might want to say something about peaceful death and going to heaven or something.
だから私はそれが心配だった。ああいう時はね、いっそ派手に落ち込んでくれた方が周りは安心するものなの。
なんだ。じゃあ落ち込んでたら慰めてくれるのか？
No, baka.
まさか背中に蹴り入れて一日で立ち直らせてやったわよ。
Oh, yeah.
それができなくて残念だって話。
Big bra moment, dude. I love how bittersweet this song is, by the way. She looks away in displeasure. Her gesture looks so funny that I laugh.
何よ、おかしい？
いや、とにかく
Yep, it fits Tosaka.
厳しいセリフだったんで安心した。
You know what's weird? After this game, it's weird to call her Rin. You know? Like, beforehand, I never ever called her Tosaka, I just called her Rin, but now, anytime I refer to her, I'm just gonna refer to her as Tosaka. That's weird to me. That's funny, though. I like it that way. Whoa! We both walk on, looking up at the spring sunlight. That's the end. The hill is long, and it looks as if it will continue on into the endless blue sky. God, this reminds me of like a JRPG ending, like a Persona game ending, or, you know, just that. The bittersweet feeling of the end of an amazing journey. And as if saying something
じ
trifling,
ゃあもう未練はないんだ。セイバーがいなくなってもさ。
Osaka murmurs while looking up at the sky.
未練なんてきっとない。
Yeah. You saved each other, you loved each other, and you'll be with each other in your hearts and memories forever. It's not a bluff, and I say so with a calm state that even surprises me. There is no regret, and I don't have anything I forgot to tell her. That parting contained everything. What I wanted to do? What she dreamed of. It was a competition of our determination. Maybe I should have taken her hand and granted her dream.
But there was something we both felt was beautiful, and we desperately protected it until the very end. There's nothing to feel regret about. As she has properly ended her time, I cannot remain in this reminiscence forever.
ほう、シロの中では決着をつけたってことね。だから落ち込むこともなく、思い出に浸ることもないってわ
け。けど今も夢に見る。
Yeah,
これから先もずっとあいつのことを思い出すよ。
of course you will.
いつか記憶が薄れて、あいつの声もあいつの仕草も忘れていく。
Oh,
それでもこんなことがあったと。
oh.
セイバーっていうやつが好きだったってことだけはずっと覚えてる。
That line is really powerful. My memories will fade away someday, and I will forget about her voice and her gestures. But still, I'll remember forever this thing occurred, and that I loved Saber. Yeah, as the years go by, those memories will fade. But what you had, what happened, and the love that you had will never go away. It'll remain with you forever. That's beautiful, man. So Sakura doesn't say anything, but for some reason she looks happy and starts to walk as if she's skipping.
どうしたんだよ、トサカ。そんなに急いで。なんかあったのか？
け。別に、ただ早く学校に着きたいなって。さあ、そういうわけだからシロも急ぐ。のんびりしてると置いてくわよ。
Turning around, Osaka starts running up the hill.
なんだあいつ。朝弱いくせに無理して。
You've inspired her, Shiro. You inspire everybody. Grumbling, I throw the bag over my shoulder and start to run. It's still 7:30. It's too early a time for a student not involved in any club activities, but I guess there's nothing wrong with being early. Running up the road that seems to go up into the sky, I reach the school earlier than usual. Today is the day the new year starts. If I'm to celebrate it, I have to shake off my old memories and hurry up. Traces will never go away, even if I almost cry from the vacancy hitting my heart. A girl named Saber remains. Blue skies in the distance. It feels so close, yet I cannot grab it even if I reach out with my hands. I look up at the stars before, the stars that I cannot reach and the wishes that will not be granted. There's nothing we have been able to leave behind for each other. Therefore, traces and memories will disappear someday. But still, even if it will not reach her, there should be something that will remain in our hearts. There's nothing that remains in our hands, but we lived at the same time and looked up at the same things. She looked up at the stars once, Shiro, thinking of you, wanting to wish for you. You've shared everything. If I can remember that, I can believe that we can be together, even if we are far apart. I can assent that as there are things that will go away, there are also things that will not go away. That is why I will keep running for now. If I aim for the distance, there should come a day when I will be able to reach out to what I have been aiming for. Winter has passed, and it is spring, a season of new beginnings. Under the blue sky that she has also seen, I keep running up the hill.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking lose it, dude. I can't hold it in anymore. I can't hold it in anymore. The battle has ended.
Her last battleground, the battle that was fought between the split halves of her country, ended with the king's victory. The night is running. The battle has ended. The bloody red sun is already set, and the darkness of the night is already ruling over the battlefield. Is she returned to her moment in time? The hill, covered with corpses, is filled with cursers, crying out to try to take the survivors with them. Through it all, the knight runs panting. A rein is in the knight's hand, and the wounded white horse earnestly follows him. The only survivors are this knight and this horse, and this one king that is lying on the white horse's back. I see. King Arthur's dying. She's just hanging on. He must be wounded himself, but the knight runs through the battlefield with all his energy. The king he is serving is on the verge of death. The king has defeated the enemy's king in personal combat, but the king received a fatal wound as well. The wound is fatal even in the knight's eyes. The king that they have served will soon reach death.
お気を確かにあの森までたどり着けば必ず
He desperately calls out, or possibly, the knight might have really believed it, that their king is immortal, that as long as the guidance of the holy sword is there, the king would never die. He breathes hard, passes over mountains of corpses, and heads for the forest that is not covered in blood. He knew of the king's immortality, therefore he believes that the king's wound will heal if he escapes this cursed battlefield and makes it to a pure place. No, he could only believe so. He believed his own king, unlike the other knights. The king was isolated in the court, alienated by the knights, and was feared by the people. But the king did not show emotion even in such a situation, and always stayed as an ideal, and the knight felt pride in his young king. He did not serve his country, he had entrusted his sword, struggled to be of power, and made his way to be personal guard of the king as a young man because it was this king, the masked king, the boy who tried to allow no personal feelings and to be fair. He might have hoped to be able to see the king's true face if he went near the king. He just wanted to see the king's true expressions, not the face he puts on during battle or in the castle, but a real smiling face of a human. It should appear in the court when he has been released from his duties. No matter how perfect a king is, he cannot strain his mind 24 hours a day. But that thinking proved wrong. The only thing he found out was the truth contrary to this expectation. He has made it to the rank of Imperial Guard, and was able to guard beside the king. He has guarded the king closer than any other knights, and kept watch on the king's behaviors. But still, it did not happen even once. This king never smiled. I wonder who this is. Since when did he feel anger toward it? The king has accomplished so many great deeds and has accrued much glory, but in fact, the king never showed a peaceful face. He could not approve of that fact. He wanted to believe such a thing should not be allowed. That is why he wished for his king to be awarded the light. But he has yet to accomplish that. The king is still isolated. That is why the knight continuously did not approve of the king's death. He cannot end it here. He thinks that this great king is not rewarded enough for his actions.
今はこちらにすぐに兵を呼んでまいります
Oh, there's her body.
It's really beautiful. And she can rest in peace. She can smile, right? For the first time in her life. But having that be as her deathbed is so sad. The situation is a race against time. It takes half a day, no matter how much he hurries to go to the port where his own army is left. Anyone with eyes should be able to tell if the king's life will last till morning or not.
どうかそれまで辛抱必ず兵を連れて戻ります
Oh, how much you want to bet she dies with a smile on her face? That'll kill me. What happened? He salutes the unconscious king and runs to his white horse. Bedivere? Oh, Lancelot and Guinevere's child. I think that's it. Before that, the king that should have been unconscious calls out his name.
意識が戻られましたか
少し夢を見ていた
The dream of the Holy Grail or Shirou? The faint voice. But that voice seems warm to the night.
夢ですか
He calls out as if to search. The king's consciousness is not certain. He shall go back into the darkness unless he replies so.
そうだあまり見たことがないのでな貴重な体験をした
それはではどうぞお気遣いなくお休みください私はその間に兵を呼んでまいります
Yeah. He is rest. This hurts. This hurts so much. A gasping sound.
Sounds as if what the knight said was unexpected.
何かご無礼な点でも。
いや、そなたの言い分に驚いた。夢とは目を覚ました後でも見れるものなのか。違う夢ではなく、目をつむればまた同じものが現れると。
I get what she's saying. If you close your eyes and rest, that dream will never. I can't. Now it is the knight's turn to be surprised. He stutters but replies even though he knows it is a lie.
はい。強く思えば同じ夢を見続けることもできるでしょう。
That's kind of you, Bedivere.
私にも経験があります。
Give her that. Let her that. I believe it. I'll believe in it. You deserve that, Hotoria. You can rest in peace. Watching the dream of you and Shirou. It's interesting. You remember Gilgamesh and Fate Zero talking about when the dreamer wakes? Kind of reminds me of that. Such a thing is not possible. What happens only once and not continuously is what people call a dream. The knight lies in spite of that. He apologizes that this will be the first and the last dishonesty he will perform toward the king.
そうか。そなたは博識だな。ベリビエール。
The king murmurs as if impressed. His face is still looking down and he does not even look up at the knight. The king breathes so softly that it can be barely heard and quietly.
ベリビエール。我が命権を持て。
Yeah. The king gives his last order in a faint voice.
よいか。この森を抜け、あの血塗られた丘を越えるのだ。そ
Yeah,
の先には深い湖がある。
there we go.
おお、それは。
I'm sorry, Bedivere, but her time has come. The knight knows what that means. The sword of the lake. To let go of the sword that was the proof of the king and what protected the king means the end of the king is served.
行くのだ。ことを成し得たのならばここに戻り、そなたが見たことを伝えてほしい。
I'm scared. The king does not take back his order. The knight takes the holy sword and goes over to the hill with his indecision still in mind. And the knight hesitates returning the sword for 3 times. The lake was certainly there, but he just could not throw the sword in it. If he throws the sword in, his king will disappear. The knight is unable to throw away the sword from his unwillingness to part with the king, and the knight turns around and returns to the king. The king repeats to the knight, as the knight lies to the king that he has thrown away the sword. The king only replies to follow his command. To disobey the king's command is a great sin for a knight, but still he disobeyed the king's order twice. He was reluctant for the king's life when he faced the lake, but that comes to an end. As the knight figures out he cannot change the king's decision, he throws the sword in the lake on his 3rd visit. The holy sword returns to the lake. A white hand appearing from the water receives the sword, and after going through the sky 3 times, the holy sword vanishes from this world. And the knight finally accepts it. The king's end. That the duty that was too long had finally ended. After crossing the hill 3 times, the forest is covered in morning sunlight. Her battle is... it's finally over. I'm so proud of her. Dude. The amount of salt in my body that exists because of Zero's butchering of her character and the amount of people that hate her because of that is intense. Intense. The battlefield is afar, in the pure light mist that does not show any trace of a bloody battle.
湖に剣を投げ入れてまいりました。
She's gotta be gone, right?
湖の不
She passed in peace, believing that she'd be able to return to that dream. The king opens his eyes. Oh no, he's alive!
そうか。ならば胸を張るがよい。そなたはそなたの王の命を守ったのだ。
I'm a mess. The knight nods silently to the voice facing death. Everything has ended. Chaos in his country would still continue. The battle will not end, and the day of ruin will come around soon. But the battle of the king has ended. No, she has fulfilled her duty until the very last moment. There you go. Her identity revealed. You could see that it was a woman. I wonder if Bedivere will keep that secret. Light just... Dude. That is tragic. But my heart is broken. My chest hurts so bad. Rest in peace, Artoria. You were saved. You saved somebody. You truly were the greatest king. Your long battle has finally ended. She's allowed to rest. Finishing her task, has her last strength disappeared from her body?
すまないなベリビエル
This sleep will...
今度の眠
Yep.
少し
It's okay, Saber. Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy the continuation of that dream that you had. Forever. As if going to sleep slowly, she gradually closes her eyes. The morning sunlight fills the area. The forest stands there quietly, and his king goes into a long sleep. Goodbye, Saber. Goodbye. The night keeps watching over her figure. And the king that he wished for, a lonely king that was seen off by just one night. But her face is what he wished for, a peaceful sleep. In her last moments, the king had obtained peace that she had never failed to obtain. He was just happy about that fact. The knight thanks to someone who has given her peace and proudly watches over his king. God bless you, Shirou. Dude. I'm very disappointed that people hate Shirou and Saber. These two characters are brilliant, man. These two characters are lovely. I love them so much. Goodbye, Saber. The heaven is far and the clearing sky is blue. The battle is truly ended. Yeah, the dream is continued. The dream is continued. His murmur rides through the wind, as if sinking into the endless blue. The king that went into sleep. The continuation of the dream is a distant, distant dream up in the sky in the star. Yeah, I can see that. The end, right? It's gotta be the end. The battle is over. Let us put our swords down and rest in the momentary peace. After dozing in a warm dream, a new day will dawn. The days continue on, and we are still following the same star. Wait. What? Huh? Star, man. I didn't. This ending hurts me more than anything in Zero ever could. Noriaki Sugiyama and Ayako Kawasumi, you two. All the voice actors, but those two deserve kudos. Saber, you finally get to rest. The continuation of your dream through the star in the sky. It's as if she could watch Shiro from the sky and like the star in the sky forevermore as Shiro goes about his life. Still the man that she fell in love with. This was a perfect ending. Gotta clap for it. I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna give this route a 9 out of 10. My only critique and only complaint is the same as everybody. It is so slow. Of course, that's the last image. That might be one of my favorite images ever. To see Saber rest in peace. She deserves it, doesn't she? She really does. Man. Beautiful. 9 out of 10. Like, 10 out of 10 in my heart, but critically critiquing it, 9 out of 10. Like, this was brilliant. Dude, this was beautiful. This was everything that I ever wanted in a sequel, or just in Fate in general after I watched Zero. This is the original, though. How did the routes get any better than that? Right? I don't know. I really don't know how they can get better than that. Saber is my waifu, top tier. See if that changes. She's my number 1. Actually, it'd be fun. Everyone leave predictions in the comments below. I think I might do a poll, actually. That sounds like a lot of fun. A poll where, it's like, who do you think my waifu will be at the end of the game? Like, after I beat all 3 routes. That would be fun. I'm very interested. Yeah, guys, tell me. What do you think? I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. I already know that. It's almost 1 in the morning, and I am not gonna be able to sleep tonight. After an ending like that. This game is an emotional roller coaster, dude. Brutal. Brutal. This game is fucking brutal. Try again from the night of the 3rd day. Oh, that's cool. It's a hint to tell you how to get the next route. I like that. Good job, guys. Oh, that's so sweet. This song is so beautiful, and it fits her passing so well. I'm so proud that I played this game. I just need to check. 36 hours and 47 minutes. And you want to know what else, guys? There are 10 more hours added on to that. Because my hours from my old PC were erased when I moved to my new PC. So, yeah, it took me actually almost 48 hours to beat this game. To beat the Fate route. Deadass. That's ridiculously awesome. Just want to check my Oh, okay, that's hype. That's hype. Unlimited Blade Works. Yeah, we don't have any of the pictures, just the ones from day 3, I think. Or the prologue with Ren, yeah. We've done it. We filled it out. Oh, wait, there's more? Huh. Oh, it must be from the dead ends. From the other dead ends, yeah. This is one of my favorite pictures of all time now. I'm not even gonna lie. Dude, I love Artorian, man. Saber. I understand Saber fans now. I really do. I really understand it. Like, I just... Oh, God. Probably unlocked a lot more music now. Yeah, I'll have to look at it on my own. Yeah, we got the Emiya theme. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's see, okay. Oh, New Dawn. How fitting is that? New Dawn? Ouch. This song is like cry material. This is like music you put on when you want to feel something. New Dawn. Yeah. I love this song. This is my favorite battle theme. We did it, though. We're in for apparently the fan favorite route. Well, I mean, Heaven's Feel. UBW is the route everyone knows and talks about. It's the most iconic. So I'm excited. As we sit at this title screen, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching me play through the Fate route and Fate Stay Night, Rialtanua. This experience has been a profound one to me. One that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. One that I hold deeply. The journey I've gone with these characters is something I've hardly ever experienced in other stories. I've fallen in love with them. I understand them. I relate to them. I love analyzing them. There's so much to love in Fate. That's why I don't think Fate deserves to be called like a fighting action. It really is more than that. The reason I love Fate is because of the characters and the ideology and themes present. That's why I love Fate. Battles are just a cool little bonus, you know? But brilliant. I thoroughly loved this route, and I hope all of you enjoyed it. I hope you had a lot of fun, and I'm so sorry for crying so much in this last part. I couldn't help it. I genuinely couldn't help it. I don't think I'll be able to watch these scenes without crying in the future either. This is like a permanent scar on my heart, honestly. But it's a bittersweet one that'll heal with time. Because we gotta remember that it is a happy ending, technically. It is a very, very happy ending. It's just that Shirou and Saber, the two lovers, don't get to be with each other. But they saved each other. And that's what matters. Thanks for all the comments that you've left. All the funny and humorous ones, the supportive ones, the clarifications, the lore dumps, the excitement. Thank you. I never thought there would be a little community that would enjoy seeing my experience with Fate. It means so much to me, and I'm glad I got to embark on this journey, and I'm glad that you've taken it with me. I will add, it's not everybody's cup of tea, of course, but there is something for everybody. I have reacted to Fate Zero on my second channel. It's in the channel description. It's Hopefully Hope, Fate Zero. And even if you don't like the reaction format, I've done something with it that makes it better. I cut down the episodes, except for a couple of exceptions. The 47-minute long episode I split into two, and a couple of the final episodes I split into two. But other than that, every episode I split into 10 minutes and cut everything out. They're very heavily edited, there was so much editing and time spent on the editing portion. And if you like hearing me go into analysis mode and discuss, if you want to see me figure out Kirei's character in the first half of Season 1, you're in for a treat. You get to see my discussions for Fate Zero. Some of them being as short as 20 minutes, some of them being as long as an hour and a half. I am dead ass. So if you want to go see that, I implore you to do so. It might give you a little bit more intrigue on my experience with the Fate franchise. But even if you don't like the reaction format, there's a discussion there if you'd like. And if you don't want to do that, then just continue watching the Let's Play. So there's something for everybody. There's a lot left to do. So before I start Unlimited Blade Works, I'm going to do all the Tiger Dojo bad ends. I know this is cringe and stupid, but I'm actually going to read the H scenes in their video, in an own video. I'm going to censor them, but I want to read them. I want to experience them with you guys, because I think it would be funny. But it also would be... I honestly think that... I wonder if any other Let's Players did that. I feel like I'll be like the first one to truly read it, like in its entirety, and I'm okay with that. I think that makes this LP unique and brands it as like its own thing, because I'm really happy that my LP is so unique that there's something different for everybody that comes for this. So thank you for everyone for joining me again. I really do appreciate it. Your support is lovely, and keep just being amazing. Thank you. There are going to be tons of future projects. You know, we have all the Fate, which is probably going to take another year to get through. I'm not even lying. To get through all of Fate, it's probably going to take longer than a year, actually, at the pace I'm going. But I'm also going to be doing even more visual novels. I've unfortunately seen some of the most iconic visual novels, like Steins Gate, for example, and Steins Gate Zero, so I can't do those. But I haven't experienced all of them. I've experienced Zeroscape and Danganronpa as well, so those are out. Those are the big three that I've already experienced. Unfortunately, those are out, but I have not experienced any of the big ones other than that. So, Tsukihime, Umineko, Higurashi no Nakakuroni, Chaos Head, Fruits of Grisaya, To the Moon, etc., etc., and any other ones that you guys can think of I've never played before. So, I'm probably going to be doing a ton of series on this channel. A ton of... Let's sit back and enjoy stories together. Amazing stories. Let's go crazy. Let's analyze. Let's be hype. Let's cry together. Let's have a beautiful time. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate your support once again, and it means a lot. I really appreciate every one of you. I want to give some special shoutouts to... Let me pull it up, actually. I'm going to give some special shoutouts to a bunch of people that deserve it. Twiska, The Good Type of Realism, Etta233, Eterno Rosso, Zach Robbins, Mr. Inohanya, of course, you are a legend, my dude. You're awesome. Always love to see your comments. Kidaonia, Ichika, RK, Stray Merodak, Joshua, Tipoma, Ishana Daitensho, Shadow Tonbury, Wise Full of Death, Lord Battler, Sam, Lop90 RK, Computer Worm, Ken W, Rui, and I can't read your name, but your name is in Russian, and you have an awesome Minato and Naruto PFP. Forgive me. Danlo Nazarov? Zach Robbins, Casual Lectures, Seregios, Korax, Julius, Ichijo, whatever, Darth Malin, Noel Reynolds, Siegmeyer of Katarina. And if I missed anybody, I am truly sorry. But these are big commenters. Each and every one have left so many beautiful and amazing comments. Keep leaving them. I love hearing from you guys. You're amazing, and I appreciate you all. With that being said, I think it's time to end this episode. We've beaten the Fate route. We did it. You know, we still have a lot left. So, we should continue and have a fun time. Thank you so much for watching, and Wherever it is that you are, whether it's morning, day, evening, or night, be sure to stay safe out there, and take care. I'll see you guys for the bonus Fate content, and eventually, for the people not interested in that, Unlimited Blade Works will be coming very soon to a YouTube subscription feed near you. Signing off. Rest in peace, Saber. Artoria. Best girl. And don't forget, make sure to comment who you think my best girl will be at the end of the game. Bye!